going to show you how I contour and highlight my face. I haven't made a video like this in forever, so I just wanted to get it up for you guys, and I am using a new highlighter, which I absolutely love. So first off, I do already have my makeup on except for my bronzer and my highlighter, which I was saving to make this video. So I do have a little tiny bit of blush on already, and this is from MAC. It's called Pinch Oh Peach, and this is one of my all-time favorites from MAC, and I really love this color. So that's what I have on my cheeks right now. And then for a bronzer, I'm going to be using the Hoola by Benefit. For contouring, I definitely recommend using a matte bronzer, so that's why I like this. Too Faced also has a really nice one, and it's the one that smells like chocolate. I think it's called like Chocolate Soleil. And another one that's really good is the NYC Sunny Bronzer, but today I'm going to be using Hoola. And for a highlighter, I've been loving this Mary Luminizer highlighter, and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to show you how I use this product, and a little bit of this goes a long way. And then the brushes that I'm going to be using. This first one for bronzer is the Sephora Professional Airbrush number 55 brush. They actually redid their packaging, so it may look a little bit different on the Sephora website, but it's basically the same brush. And if I want to contour my nose a little bit, I like to use a smaller one of, wrong brush, the smaller one of the Sephora number 55 brush, and this one is called the Airbrush Concealer number 57. So I like to use this for contouring my nose, and you will see that in the video as well. And for a highlighter, I've been loving this new Eco Tools brush that recently came out. It's called the Deluxe Fan Brush, and it's pretty huge, but it's so soft, so that's why I like to use it. And I really just like the shape of the brush. It just really puts the product on top of your cheekbones really nicely, so definitely recommend this brush. So first I'm going to start off by using the Hoola bronzer, and this actually comes with a brush, but not the best. So for my bronzer, I'm going to take the Sephora number 55 brush, and I just dab it in the bronzer a little bit. Since I am fair, I don't go overboard with bronzer. So start with a little bit of bronzer, and you can always build it up. So first, I like to contour underneath my cheekbone. If you don't know where your cheekbone is, just make the fishy face. Or you could also just go from your outer corner of your mouth all the way up to the top of your ear. And that is where your bone should lie. For me, it lies right there. So I'm going to be contouring it right there. Same for the other side. Since my cheekbone is right here, I'm going to be applying the Hoola bronzer right underneath of it. And this will just act like a shadow, and it will basically slim your face down a little bit. And you want to make sure that you do blend into your ear and your hairline so it looks as natural as possible. Same for your other side. You want to make sure that you blend it. So I just do kind of like circular motions to make sure that it's not just one streak, because that will not look nice. And then I take a little bit more and I start to bronze my temples a little bit. So this will just slim down your face as well. Since my face is a little bit round, especially when I smile, because I have really big cheeks, I just like to slim down my face a little tiny bit. Just an optical illusion for some people. And I also do the other side. I blend it into the contour that we did down here already, and I kind of just brush it up into my hairline and my temples. And if you want, you can also just put a little tiny bit on the top of your forehead. But I don't touch the middle part of my head here because you really want the center of your face to be the lightest. I do apply a little tiny bit of bronzer down my neck. So after that's all blended, I like to take my smaller brush. I just take a very, very small amount of this. You do not want a lot when you're trying to contour your nose. So all I do is from the side of my nose, I slightly make a little tiny shadow. Same with the other side. just on the sides of your nose. You don't want to do the middle part because then it won't look like you're trying to contour or slim your nose. So you just want to do the side. And you definitely want to make sure that you blend it, and then also take a little tiny bit more and go right underneath of your nose. So you just want to blend the edges of the bronzer that we applied to our nose. And then if you want, you can take the excess bronzer that's on the brush and go right underneath of your lip, and this will make your lip look a little bit more pouty. So that's a little trick that I like to do sometimes as well. Now comes my favorite part. I do have oily skin, but that doesn't stop me from highlighting my face. So I'm going to take my Mary Luminizer highlighter from The Balm Cosmetics, and it's a beautiful champagne, really shimmery highlighter. So a little tiny bit goes a long way. First, I like to dab my finger in the product, and I like to apply this in the inner corners of my eyes. And I just really love this for an inner corner highlighter. It just brings out my eyes so much and just makes them more vibrant. And then I also like to take a little bit more of my finger, and I like to apply this right in the center of my Cupid's bow. And this will also help your lips look a little bit more bigger and pouty, and I just really like the way that it looks. So there's that. Next, I'm taking my EcoTools fan brush. I'm dabbing it inside of the highlighter, but I am using the smallest amount ever. Even this is too much. So what I'm going to do is just tap it off a little bit, and I'm just going to slightly just brush it right on top of my cheekbones, and I'm going to brush it around my eye a little bit as well. So just like in a C motion, that's usually what I do. Now I don't like to apply highlighter around my apples because my apples tend to get oily really quickly, so I try not to apply any highlighter like down the center of my face. So I like to start like kind of at the edge of my eye and work around. So the same for this side. And this just adds a really pretty sheen, especially when the sun and the light hits your face. Just makes you look a little bit more glowy. I also like to take a little tiny bit more and apply some right on top of my eyebrows, and this will help them stand out as well. And if you want, if you do not have oily skin, you can take it down the middle of your forehead, nose, as well as your chin. But I'm going to skip that step today since I am going to be outside and I don't want to look too shiny. So this is my complete highlighter and contour bronzer look. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Please leave me any video requests that you have for me down in the comments below. And also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. This lets me know if you would like to see more how-to videos. And please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that already. And I will see everybody in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.